What's up, brewery folks? How are you guys doing? Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for supporting the live comedy. So apparently, it's a theme tonight. I got a colonoscopy on Monday. So I'm gay now. You know what they say about wine? It's not really wine until they pop the cork. So, I think I'm wine now. So when you go in for surgeries or stuff like a colonoscopy, they're gonna knock you out, and so you're laying on the bed and it's your final countdown and all the little nurses are kind of buzzing around. And then comes in that one doctor. And he's the doctor that went to doctor school and he chose drug dealer. He rolls in and he sees you from across the way. He's like, what's up? And they always have full sleeves and a half a neck tattoo at this point now too. He's like, what's up, guy? I brought the good shit. Hey! Thank you, Dr. Tattoos. I love you. So, my grandfather immigrated here from Italy, and so he always considered himself full of old world knowledge, and he liked to pass it down to the grandkids. And he pulled me over one time, and he said to me, Jason, the stock market is like the vagina. The second you get in, you're losing money. So I took my new information, my new data, and I went to my grandmother and I told her what Grandpa said. And Grandma said, Jason, your grandfather's penis is like cryptocurrency. Grandma wants it to go up, but it's just down, down, down. So I come from good stock. Anybody in here like shrooms? Shrooms? All right. So let's talk to the people who haven't done shrooms in the room together, right? Guys who have done shrooms, who likes to go camping? Nice, we're relating. Now, folks in the room, if you haven't done shrooms, fine, that's cool. If you haven't gone camping, why the fuck do you live in Colorado? Let's give you a tip. Best time to do your first shrooms? Going camping. Flex, definitely the spot. But I'm gonna tell you, set up your campsite before first. She said it. Set up the campsite first, alright? You will wake up in the morning in a tent that is set up upside down. You will have no idea how the fuck it happened. Shit can happen. When I was younger, I got bullied a lot, No. That works out, actually. Yeah, checks out, sir. But, so, I don't know, somewhere around my freshman and my sophomore year, I started to bully a little bit back. You kind of got it eventually, And so the quarterback in high school sat in front of me in geometry class. And geometry class, if you guys don't remember, they just taught us to draw shapes, right? Really wasn't had anything to do with math, right? Just shapes. So the quarterback, he sat right in front of me. So I would make little fart sounds like, Josh farted, fucking you guys. And they're like, Josh farted. And I'd bully him a little, just a little bullying. And then one time I brought a handgun to school and I put it in his backpack and I told security. Just a little bullying. I'm a little scallywag. So, talk to your children about bullying. That is the master's tonight. So I've been tattooing in the great city of Grand Junction for 28 years.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've seen the rise and the fall and the rise again, and here we are. But I'm gonna say, after all these years, I don't really put up with a lot of shit from people in my chair, right? So if they start talking a little too much about anything political, and I'm saying it doesn't matter which side or what, they just are going on and on. At this point, okay, fine. I just smile and nod. I'm like, yeah, sure, you know. Zzz, and then I hide myself a little. Zzz. I had a little MS-13 in their tattoo. And I bandage you up and I send you on your way. Then I have your paperwork. And I like to call the incredible crowd enlightenment team and I say, we got another one, you know? That's my joke about tattoos. My son is a 26-year-old university graduate, tech student, IT, has more money than his dad in the bank now, right, type thing. Still a virgin. We paid $100,000 for that kid to go to school, learn science, math, and quantum physics, and fucking has no idea what a vagina looks like. The school system is broken. No, I joke around, that's an old joke. He did recently get some vagina, guys. Isn't that cool? I mean, it came in a box from Amazon, but dude, he's in the right direction. And maybe some of the guys in here can relate, and you might have to explain to your women what I'm talking about here, but the amount of baby couches my father's couch should have had was like astounding. Nobody? No. My aunt would come over. Why is your couch crunch? I don't know. So I was driving around Delta, Colorado. You guys know where Delta is? Outside of Yeah. I was driving around Delta and I saw this billboard and it said, Jesus lives in Delta, Colorado. So he did come back. And he lives in Delta, Colorado. I don't know. If I'm the son of God and I'm coming back, I'm picking like the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I'm flying in it through the top, just blue flames shooting out of my eyes. I just land with my katana and cut Justin Bieber in half, just grab the microphone, Christ is back. That's how I'm doing it. Delta, Colorado? I think the only thing that comes back in Delta, Colorado, guys, is probably like scabies and meth, dude. I don't know. I'm sorry, Delta. So, you guys, I woke up the other day and I had a need for a flag. You guys ever wake up with a flag need?
Say more.
It's good. So I called the flag store downtown. They were open. They had a lot of flags. So I was like, cool. So I rolled in. You guys, they had some sick flags. They had small ones, bigger ones. Then they had this huge flag, guys. And it was like a gay flag. You guys have seen the gay flags? Yeah, it said Trump 2028. Have you guys seen those gay flags?
Never.
It's the gayest shit I've ever seen. Yeah. Yeah, sure was gay, huh? Speaking of gay shit, in the 80s, we called everything gay. And I was a shitty little skateboarder, and I would skateboard through the really nice neighborhoods, I'd be like, I wonder what kind of gay dork lives there, Like, every house was a mansion when you lived in Grand Junction and you drove anywhere else besides downtown and you thought it was a mansion. It's totally gay dork. Look at that guy. Nope. Yeah, let's go to now. I drive through the same neighborhoods. I got a nice big fat blunt in my hand, and I'm just puffing, and I'm driving slow, and I'm like, damn, Are those 20-foot pillars? Those are gorgeous. And they meet the planter. The sidewalk comes down to the driveways. This house is fabulous. Yeah, dude, I totally turned into the gay dork. I'm the gay dork. So a couple more things to leave you with. Just a little tip for you. When you're going camping, be careful. There's a lot of accidents that can happen. I caught dyslexia last summer camping. I went home and, dude, I was putting peanut butter on my dog's dick, dude. Similar. So be careful camping. My last joke. This is intense. I learned a lot of things. So I was downtown. I was drinking one night, and I got an Uber. You know, we're supposed to get the Ubers now. I got the Uber, and the Uber pulls up. It's my friend, and he's driving for the night. He's like, "Oh man, jump in, dude. Light a joint up. We'll just drive around." And I was like, sick. You know what I mean? So we're driving the neighborhoods, and he starts telling me, dude. He's like, "Dude, I was on Tinder the other night, and this chick, dude, she's like, I want you to come to my house, and I want you to break in my house. Break the front window, and on your way in, you gotta cut yourself, and then you're gonna cover me in your blood, and then you're gonna draw Egyptian symbols all over me while I return Facebook messages." It's like, that's fucking crazy, right? So we keep driving. I'm halfway through my joint, dude, and he takes a left, and he goes, "Bro, do you remember that chick I was telling you about?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude, what's up?" And he goes, "You see that house right there? That's where she lives." And I was like, "Holy shit, dude, that's crazy." I didn't even know my mom had Facebook, you guys. Oh, my mom's a whore. No, I love you guys. Thank you for having me tonight. I hope you guys had some good laughs. Thank you, Tate.
Jason Bradham, everyone.